Hey, what's up you guys? As you can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about life after this quarantine. And I know it is so hard to picture life after this quarantine, so that's sort of just why I want to talk about it today. I'm hoping that maybe this video can help some of you who are having a really hard time with this, because honestly, I am. I of course know I could have it way worse. I'm very lucky to be able to stay home, and I'm very lucky to still, so far at least, have a job. So I know that I could have it way worse, but in terms of just how being isolated and stuck at home, and just having all this scary stuff going on in the world, and just literally every thought I have being related to this virus, it's exhausting and draining and depressing, honestly. It's really sad. Everything going on in the world right now is really sad, and I don't want to talk about that much because I know that you all know it's sad, and I know that you all know being quarantined kind of sucks, but I think we're mostly, I hope, all on the same page that that's the right thing to do. Of course, I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm glad that I'm stuck inside, losing my mind. I'd much rather that and keep people safe and keep myself safe and flatten the curve than be out and about. Of course, I would not even feel comfortable being out and about right now, but it's just, this ain't fun. Like, we all know this ain't fun, other than Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is a blessing right now, but this is not fun, and it's hard for everybody, and it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, honestly. Like, I'm having such a hard time picturing this being done, and I don't know if it's just me, but I sort of forget what it feels like to live normal. And I know that's so dramatic, that might just be me being dramatic as hell, but it's hard to picture, honestly. So today I just want to talk about things that I'm looking forward to doing post-quarantine, because that's really the only thing getting me through, is attempting to think positive and see that little glimmer of hope and just look forward to all the things that I'm missing while stuck at home. Obviously, I want to preface it by saying, you know, the things I'm most excited for are, one, for this to be done and for everybody to be safe, obviously, and then second, you know, to see my family and my friends and my boyfriend, because I've not seen my boyfriend in like 3.5 weeks, I believe. We've been social distancing from one another, so obviously those are my top priorities when this ends, but this video is really just gonna be like activities, places, things that I'm excited to do when this is over, and I really encourage you guys to make a list of your own. I know it can maybe feel sad because it's like, here's all the things that I can't do right now, but I feel like we just need to look at it as like, here's all the things that we can do when this is done and look forward to, the light at the end of the tunnel. If there's any sliver of positivity from this, it's that I think we're all gonna come out of this with like a really different perspective on life. At least I feel like I am. And, you know, just having everything taken away from us, like our ability to go out to dinner, our ability to hang out with our friends, or even to go to work, which I'm sure a lot of us dread doing, but now it's not seeming so bad. I just think that after this, we're really all gonna come out of it appreciating everything. Like, girl, even going to McDonald's is gonna feel exciting when this is over. Let's get right into it. So things that I'm excited to do with my family, friends, boyfriend, on my own, whatever, just things that I'm excited to do when we have sweet, sweet freedom at the end of this. So the first thing on my list is probably the most me thing ever, and I won't shut up about it to my boyfriend, but the thing that I'm most excited about, okay, I shouldn't say most excited about, but the first thing that I'm doing when it is safe and I feel like it's okay and social distancing is done and we have kicked this virus's butt, I want to go to Olive Garden. I just want to go to Olive Garden, have some ravioli, and eat my weight in breadsticks. That's all I want. And then next is get an icy. These are all so basic. You guys are gonna judge me so hard. You're gonna be like, girl, don't you wanna, like, I don't know, like travel the world? And I'm just like, girl, give me an icy and some breadsticks. Yeah, I wanna get an icy. Again, we're keeping it simple here. Baby steps after quarantine. I never honestly pictured myself not having the ability to get ices. So this is new. So I'm very excited to go just get a giant icy after this. Next on beverages as well, a pink drink. I recently started having a pink drink obsession. It's so bad because I'm sure it's just so many added calories. But honestly, if I'm just not feeling it, not feeling like going to work that day, I'll stop on my way to work, get a venti pink drink, and it kind of just makes my day a little bit better. I don't know why, but it just makes it a little bit better. Calorie wise, not great for me, but it's good. Go to Korean barbecue. I want some Korean barbecue so bad. It sounds so good. And I was actually supposed to go to Korea very soon, which is not happening, but Korean barbecue is a step in the right direction. So I'm very excited to try out some Korean barbecue places that I've not been to yet. I want to go get bubble tea. There's this bubble tea place that I have been wanting to go to so bad for probably like a month now. Or no, I guess not including quarantine, probably like a month or two before the quarantine started. I have been wanting to try this bubble tea place, and I didn't do it in time, apparently, because now I've got to wait months to be able to go. The bubble tea comes in these really cute little like reusable like mason jar type things. They're like tall mason jars, and I don't know, I just really want to go. It's just one of those things, like I get very excited over little things. Like I would definitely be, if I lived in like LA or somewhere, I'd be such a sucker for all of the Instagram food type places, because it's just easy to impress me when it comes to food presentation, I guess. I want to go to Shake Shack. I want a Shake Shack burger, hot dog, fries, shake, everything. Give me it all. Basically, I'm gonna gain 20 pounds in my first week out of my house. You're gonna notice a trend of a lot of food places. Apparently, I'm just really hungry in quarantine. Some of you are probably thinking like, girl, you can have Olive Garden, you can have this and that. I'll just be honest, I don't want to encourage anybody to not visit restaurants. Does that make sense? I don't want anybody to interpret this as that they should not go get takeout from a restaurant, but just personally with my anxiety combined with a pandemic, I just don't feel very comfortable, you know, getting anything from the outside. Like it's honestly, if I could just create groceries in my household, I would. Like even getting like packages, like food packages, kind of stresses me out a little bit. Just this is like so sad and dark, but just being honest right now, that sort of freaks me out. You know, it's scary times. So to be honest, I'm personally not super comfortable getting takeout. I wish I was, honestly, because I would be living it up if I was okay with it. And I know it's totally fine. All these companies are taking so many precautions. Like I know pizza places are saying like it's cooked at such a high temperature and like nobody's gonna touch it, no contact delivery, all of that. And I think that that's great. And I think that people should utilize that. And I'm gonna find other ways to support, you know, my favorite restaurants, whether that be getting gift cards or even just planning on spending a ton of money there when this is done. But yeah, so that's why there's a lot of food places on here, because I'm spiraling, and takeout is just one step too much for me. It's just too much for me to handle right now. Going to work out at Planet Fitness. Literally never thought I would be that pumped about going to work out at Planet Fitness, but I miss working out so bad. And I know you're thinking, Lauren, you can work out at home, and yes, I can, but it is so hard for me to get motivated at home. And honestly, I'm not much of a, you know, no equipment workout type girl, if that makes sense. Like I do very badly when it's just like, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, lunges, all of those things. I'm really bad at that for some reason, like being motivated to do that type of workout. It's much easier for me to go in and use like leg press machines or, you know, like the tricep dip thing. And it's just much easier for me to work out in that environment. And those are the type of workouts that I'm used to. I do more weight training rather than like cardio and things like that. So I'm just really excited to go get a good like weight training session in at Planet Fitness. I really want to get a manicure and a pedicure, and I want to get my hair done. My hair is so far overdue for getting done and like touched up, so far overdue. I was actually supposed to get hair and nails done right before going to Korea. And even that was a stretch hair-wise. Like I was like, ooh, this is already waiting a long time to get my hair done, but I want it to be fresh for Korea. And now that's probably gonna be pushed back like even a few more months. So I guess when it comes down to those things, like I really do not get my nails done often. Like maybe 3 times a year, like really only for like vacations, weddings, that sort of thing. But honestly, after this, I'm just going through some stuff, and I know everybody's going through some stuff, whether you're struggling mentally, physically, financially, you know, whatever way you're struggling through this. I think it's important that we take care of ourselves afterwards, and this is going to be really straining on everybody's mental health. And just for me, what that entails is just like a little bit of self-care, I guess. I want to go to the mall. I know that's so simple, but like I just really miss going to the mall with like friends, my boyfriend, whoever. You know, it's just one of those social activities that you do all the time and don't really think much of it. It's like, oh, we got nothing to do, I guess we'll go to the mall. But like, now that I can't, I really want to go. I don't know, I really miss it. And I really just want to support, you know, all of the brands that I like, and just support like every business I can when this is done. Again, just such a basic, everyday type thing that's now suddenly super exciting. It's like I'm going to the amusement park, but I'm just going to the mall. I want to, this is so specific, I want to drink a Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb, if you've not heard of it, it is my favorite pop of all time. It is so good. It's really called Pibb Extra now, but I still call it Mr. Pibb. It's basically like Coke's competitor version of Dr. Pepper. But where I live, for whatever reason, it's nearly impossible to find. Like, you literally cannot buy it in like bottles or cans or anything. Like grocery store, forget it. You cannot buy it at all. And it's literally available at like 1 or 2 restaurants near me, and that's it. So I'm going to get the largest Mr. Pibb when this is done and just feel it just like coursing through my veins. And like, again, it's just things that you never expect yourself to not have access to. So it really just puts a new perspective on like literally be grateful for everything, all the way down to your Mr. Pibb. I want to eat Taco Bell. Again, we're just learning that the only thing that I miss about functioning like a normal human is like human interaction and restaurants. I'm a restaurant gal all the way. I love restaurants. I love going out to eat. And so I think I just really miss like, obviously just like the eating aspect of it and like just the experience. Like I love going out to eat and, you know, talking with people while going out to eat. Like, I don't know, like once you're in your 20s, like your social activity is basically going out to lunch and dinner. So I just miss like, you know, having good conversation over good food. And then a museum. This is kind of a random one in there. There was a natural history museum that me and my boyfriend had been talking about going to for a long time, and we were actually going to go the weekend after we saw each other last. We had kind of mentioned going. You know, we weren't anticipating not seeing each other after the last time we saw one another. So that's put on a mega hold, but I'm really looking forward to going and checking out that museum. It's just so crazy. Like, I feel like I knew in some ways that this was gonna happen in the US just from the pattern elsewhere, but I think it just all escalated so fast that like none of us could have comprehended. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like in one day, suddenly everything was canceled and really scary and really serious. You know, it just happened really suddenly. So, you know, there was no preparing for this. On the border, again, I am... Apparently all I think about is food, and that is not the final food item on this list. Bear with me. And then I want to shop at Target and enjoy it. So the last thing that I did in the outside world was go to Target, and I was terrified. You know, just really kind of like uncomfortable, only going to aisles that I needed to go to, only grabbing products that I needed. You know, feeling really uncomfortable walking past anybody else, getting home and literally feeling like just my whole body was contaminated. Casual shopping and casual grocery shopping is going to be such a nice thing when this is over, because now it's like such a scary task to go do. And it's so scary to me that there's, you know, so many employees working those types of jobs. And of course, like you don't want them to lose their job, but you also don't want them to be unsafe. So I don't know, like I almost just wish there was a way for like stores to all go like delivery and pickup, and I know that would be pure chaos, I'm sure. But you know, I just wish there was a way to keep them safer. It really sucks that you know, they didn't sign up for that. Like, they didn't sign up for this when they decided to, you know, work at their local grocery store. Like, none of them signed up for this. Yeah, it just, I don't know, it really bums me out that they have to work right now, because I feel like, you know, nobody signed up for this that's involved, like this level and this, you know, lack of protection in this type of scenario. Nobody signed up for that. But especially just when I think about like grocery store workers, and I've seen posts shared by them on Facebook, people that I went to school with and know who are working in grocery right now, and it's just really scary and it really sucks. I don't know, it's just like, why would you anticipate something like this when you're starting a job like that? It's just, I don't know. Moving on. I don't want to be sad. This is positive video. Final thing on the list of immediate things to do post madness is eat Papa John's breadsticks. I'm a simple gal. I just want some breadsticks, some chips and queso, and some pop. I guess that's really all I need to function. I'm just excited to be able to be normal again. Like, what is normal? I don't even know anymore. I'm so excited to not have to worry 24/7 about my family, my friends, my boyfriend, myself, you know, people working on the front lines of all this. Like, I'm just so excited to stop worrying and stop seeing, I mean, there's always sad things, but just so many sad things every day. I'm just really excited for that to be done. Honestly, okay, sorry, it's getting sad now. Positive. We are gonna have a great time going to restaurants and malls when this is done. I really want you guys to think about the light at the end of the tunnel and the things that you're excited to do when this is over. I know it's so hard to be positive right now. So I just hope this helps, and it helps you to think a little bit positively, and just think about how good so many normal things are gonna feel. Like, literally the absolute most basic things are gonna feel so exciting when this is done. And that's kind of new. Like, there's just gonna be this whole new excitement to life afterwards. And I know that feels so impossible right now, but I truly just think that we're gonna have a whole new perspective on life and how fragile life is, and how you literally just have to enjoy everything, you know, not just the vacations and the concerts and the super high points, but you also just have to enjoy pulling up to McDonald's and getting some McNuggets. Like, all of it is stuff that we should enjoy and not take for granted. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on it, I guess. And more hopeful, pushed out in the future, I'm really looking forward to the Fall Out Boy concert with Fall Out Boy, Weezer, and Green Day. I got tickets for that in September. I bought them in September, and the concert is in August, so I'm hoping that that's in the safe range. I can't even imagine if we're like this far beyond August. But I'm really hoping that doesn't get canceled. Obviously, if it's not safe, I don't want to go, but I'm really looking forward to that. So that's something that I hope I can still experience, and I'm sure regardless it'll get rescheduled, but you know, I'm being hopeful. And I hope that I can celebrate my birthday out in the world. That's in July, so again, that's, you know, we're borderline there. We might be good, and we might be almost good, but not quite there yet. So again, just a hopeful thing. And then I am very excited to, you know, travel after this. And obviously I want to visit Korea like I was supposed to. I really want to go to Japan. So those are my far out to-do lists, as well as my immediate to-do list. I'm just gonna go binge eat for a week once this is done. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I really hope this video helps you guys. And I hope that if you're feeling really in a dark place and that you can't see the end of this tunnel, I know it's hard. It's so hard. But just, you know, think of the little things that you're looking forward to when this is over. And just, we can get through this, y'all. We can get through it. Stay at home. Attempt to use this time to relax and take care of yourself if you can. I know that not everybody has that luxury. And I know even though I am lucky enough to be able to do that, it's hard. It's hard to relax and use this time to be productive, because that's the last thing I, you know, am able to do right now is chill out. I am not capable of chilling out right now. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. I hope this was able to brighten up your day even just a little bit. And please hit the subscribe button down below if you're new here. I would really, really appreciate it. There's lots of new stuff coming, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.